Why you never became a trainer, Ronnie?
I don't think anybody could keep up with what I'm gonna put them through.
What Ronnie, they not you.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna be wasting my time in there.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't want to do nothing that I don't have a lot of passion for. So training is not my thing. I've had all kind of people. Deion called me, have me to train. I'm like, no, I don't train people. I find somebody, but that's just not my thing.
Right.
You know.
Prime. He wanted you to train him, or he wanted you to train somebody in his family.
He wanted me to train him and his wife.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, dude, that ain't my thing. I'm not into training people. This was like 10, 15 years. This is a long time ago.
Right.
But I told him too. I just don't train
patience.
people. I ain't have patience. And you know, I don't have time for anything that I really don't have a lot of passion for. So I'm into things that I have passion for. Like I started my own company back in 2011. I have this Ronnie Coleman signature series. You see some of my product names. And we've had this company now for about 13 years, and every year it gets a little bit better. You know, we started out at like $4 million in revenue. I think the last 2 years it's increased up to almost 20 million.
Wow.
So, you know, every year it increased in revenue. And we hoping to get this thing to 20, and then after that, you know, 30. After that,
you want to sell? You gonna sell, or you want to keep it?
I'm gonna keep it because it's just one of those things that you know, it's a challenge for me.
Right.
And I look forward to a challenge each and every single day, because I know if I put my mind to something, I can do anything I want. I learned that from winning 8 Mr. Olympias in a row.
Absolutely.
It's all about hard work, dedication, passion, and motivation. And I have all that for what I'm doing now. And making the sacrifices I have to make, you know, being on the road for 3 weeks at a time. I remember one time we did this tour in China for 3 weeks. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Trying to eat that nasty Chinese food. The whole 3 weeks I was there, I never had a good meal.
You don't like Chinese food?
I hate Chinese food.
They got rice, chicken, and rice.
Their chicken is not like our chicken. I remember one time I went to a restaurant and I ordered chicken and rice. And I'm like, man, this is dry. It's not that good. And I'm eating, and I look, and I see a set of eyes looking right back at me. I'm like, what the hell going on here? Man, they put the whole chicken in there. I digged a little bit further, some legs.
They had the chicken feet in there?
They had the chicken feet in there.
Oh, no.
They had the whole chicken in there. And like I said, I looked at it, and some eyes looking right back at me.
But you know, we grew up in the country, so chicken feet, we used to, I don't know if you ate them, but I ate chicken feet where I grew up at. You ain't eat no chicken feet?
We didn't eat no chicken feet. No. We ate the drumstick. That's about as far as it went, you know. We didn't do the feet.
How many times a day do you get, when you go somewhere, or do people ask you for workout tips?
Just about everywhere I go. And I'll tell them, you know, you got to learn from somebody that's very knowledgeable.
Right.
Because knowledge is power. The more you have, the better off you're going to be. So find somebody that's, you know, that has a record. Has a record where they've taken somebody and made them a champion, taken somebody and made them real good.
Right.
And just find that person and learn as much as you possibly can from them.
Does Chad still train people?
Yep. Chad is still training people to this day.
Really?
Yep. He told me he had 70 clients.
What?
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of behind the scenes now.
70. He don't train the big name guys anymore. He had a few guys up there in the top 5, but for the most part, Chad, he's had a lot of problems lately. He's been in and out of the hospital for certain illnesses. Matter of fact, I think he's in the hospital right now because I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he was telling me he's on the verge of dying. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, I've been catching a lot of hell lately. I don't know what it is, but he's real sick. And like I said, he's in the hospital now, struggling for his life now. And he's doing the best he can, but he's still real sick. It's just one of those things that happens. His wife said she even has cancer, and she's real sick too. So they're going through it over there. I don't know what it is, but just one of those things that happens to you in life,
Ronnie, you married? You got 8 daughters?
Yep.
You ain't got no boys?
No boys. 8 daughters for my 8 Olympias. Yeah.
So that many feet, that many women in the house. Obviously, you're happily married.
Yeah.
So what's a typical day? What's a typical dad day for Ronnie Coleman?
Well, sometimes I take the kids to school.
What, you got a bus?
I try to, yeah. I got an Escalade, just like a bus. But I try to, at least, if I don't take them, I pick them up. So I pick the kids up from school every single day. I don't get up till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 o'clock?
I go to bed at 6 o'clock.
What the hell you doing all the other time?
Oh, it's just that night life, I got used to it.
Right.
When I worked for the police department, I went to bed around about 4 o'clock every morning.
Okay.
And we'll wake up at 7.
Okay.
Well, now I moved it back to 6.
So you go to bed at 6, get up at 2?
Yep. I eat a meal, go pick the kids up, take them, get something to eat, come back home, drop them off, and go to the gym.
Wow.
I do at least hour cardio every day. I do at least hour of weights every day. So, my life hadn't changed too much from where it used to be, except for, taking the kids to school and dropping them off.
Right.
But for the most part, I'm still doing the same thing I always did.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because we like to do something before 2 something.